Friends, today we have to perform the experiment, and now the aim of our experiment is to burn the magnesium ribbon, which will get the magnesium oxide. And then we dissolve the magnesium oxide in the water, we get the magnesium hydroxide. Okay, so now I will tell you that how much metal is required for this. So we are using the magnesium ribbon, main ingredient of the experiment. And now this is a sandpaper. This is a tongue which is used for holding the magnesium ribbon, and this is the water where the ash has been dissolved. You will see this is a Bunsen burner, and this is the glass rod. So these are the materials which are required for the experiment. So now I will talk about the procedure. So first we rub the magnesium ribbon with the sandpaper, because the magnesium ribbon contains some impurities. So if we rub from the sandpaper, the impurities has been removed and it will burn properly. After we know that if we burn something we get the ash, so we will collect the ash in the china dish. This is the china dish, and after that we will put the ash into the water. Then the ash will dissolve it and we will get the magnesium hydroxide solution. Okay, so this is the, if we talk about the reaction, this is a combination reaction, because in this reaction two reactants get combined and form a single product. For example, if we talk about magnesium ribbon burn in the presence of oxygen, because oxygen is very necessary for the combustion. So that's why when magnesium and oxide get combined, we get the magnesium oxide in the form of ash. And when we dissolve the ash in the water, we get the magnesium hydroxide, because the composition of water is hydrogen and oxygen. Oxygen is already present in the magnesium oxide, and hydrogen get combined with the oxygen, so it makes the magnesium hydroxide. So now we will perform the experiment. So look at very carefully. So this is the magnesium ribbon. First we have to clean with sandpaper. Yes. Yes, definitely.
Sir, if we will not rub the magnesium ribbon with the sandpaper, what will be?
Again, I am telling the magnesium ribbon contains some impurities. If we are not rubbing this, it will not burn properly and we does not get the proper amount of ash. Okay?
And sir,
Yes.
I want to
Yes.
So why we are not containing in another substance, the ash, why we are containing in that substance?
You are asking it why they are containing the ash in china dish.
Yes, sir.
Because this is made up of the glass. Okay, so it will, the evaporation take place very easily. So that's why we will use china dish. And in our science experiment, we always use the china dish, not other material we cannot use. Okay, so china dish is very important for this experiment. So now I am rubbing the magnesium ribbon. Look at very carefully. After cleaning, we have to use the tongue and hold the magnesium ribbon very carefully. Have you seen? And now we will start the burning.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Why it is so bright?
Because of its chemical properties. Okay. Because magnesium has some chemical properties which give the bright flame. Is it clear? So student, we get the ash. Have you seen the bright flame?
Yes.
Bright flame is occur because of its chemical properties.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
So the other substance, then the magnesium has also the same properties.
Yes, many other substances have same property like strontium, germanium, but they give the different flame. Not white. This is a white flame, but they give the crimson red flame, brick red flame. They all get different flame. Okay. So student, we get the ash, and the ash is in white color because the flame is white. So now we will dissolve the ash in the beaker, and beaker contains the water. So see it very carefully. We will dissolve the ash in the water, and with the help of glass rod, we will mix it properly. And the ash is magnesium oxide. Why? Because the combustion takes place in the presence of oxygen. So that means the compound is formed with magnesium oxide, and the water contains hydrogen and oxygen. So that's why the compound is formed magnesium hydroxide. So you will see that the ash will dissolve in it. So the compound this is formed with magnesium hydroxide. So what is the name of this reaction? Yes, combination reaction. Because why it is known as combination reaction?
Because two reactants are mixed in this reaction.
And form a single product. So this is our experiment. In this experiment, we will see that the magnesium ribbon burn in the presence of oxygen, which gives the magnesium oxide. Again, two reactants get combined and form the single product. So this is a combination reaction, and in the second step we will put the ash into the beaker which contains the water, and the ash will dissolve in it. Again the new compound form magnesium hydroxide. So it is also a combination reaction.
Okay.
So this is our experiment which we have done.